All right. Good morning. Hello, ladies. Sorry I'm late. I had to go spring her from the jail. She came out in her socks. She's like, you guys don't understand. Just give me my paper. Get this IV out of my arm. She'll leave. She won't wait. She won't come back. I do not like hospitals. We won't tell her, but I would have come back for her. Just don't tell her because, that ruins my whole BI. You guys know. Okay. I smudged my glasses. Hold on. Can't see crap. Oh, shit, there's the world. Hey, ladies. Hello, Arlene. Hi, Mari. Or whoever's still here. Okay. Hi, Harry. Hi, Harry. I know. Mama got up and left this morning and left you here. I know. So horrible. Mama's a bad girl, huh? Ugh. There you go. There you go, baby. Whew. Got home. I walked in. I was like, I can make my breakfast. I can still make it on time. No, I can't. I forgot. Hubbard didn't eat yesterday because his tummy was upset. So I had to make him something to eat and I had to make the cat something for breakfast. Don't judge me. Kitty needed food. Okay. Here's the quick. All right, so we have done 2 1-inch wide books that we have put together with a 2-inch spine facing each other so that we end up with this lapbook style. Now we're working on the insert, which will be on, we don't know which side, but we're trying to make sure that it's not too much that it you can't get it, but we have a little bit of room left. We want this pretty solid so that when you close this, it's fairly solid. Okay. So we decided just to put a little piece on the front here, just, so that you could write whatever you want on there, your name, whatever, like a book plate sort of. And then we had this little piece that we were originally going to make a flap out of, but we did a pocket, but we decided to just leave it as a flap. And so it kept doing this thing. We didn't want it to do that. So we made a paper clip to go up here. Not a hidden paper clip. This is just a regular paper clip. And if you open this up, it opens down to about a full-size piece of paper that you can, put a little secret in. Then yesterday we added this little tuck and we put a little journaling card in there just to cover that, but not so that we don't have the writing room still, because we still want the writing room. So we have a little tuck there. We have this nice big, huge English style file folder that you can put stuff in. We'll put some cards, some journaling cards in here or some paper or something. But we have that so that you can tuck stuff, pictures, whatever in there. And, you've got quite a bit of room in there. Then we added this little teeny little tuck here and we made it mirror so that it looks like this file folder. And we added some journaling cards to that, specimen cards, because that was a request. So we got those in there. Still haven't figured out what we're doing in here. I'm probably going to be doing some pockets. I did make some little pockets that we may put in here, I don't know. I may put them like this in here and then have tags coming out. I don't know, but I did put those together last night. Then we have this little part here, which I'm leaving just for writing, I think. There's not enough room here for writing, so that's why I'm going to cover it. We made this belly band, sort of like the 3D belly band that I did a few weeks back. There is a video for that. It's really cool when it's all done up. But I just did a little bit on this one so I could have some dimension. And we made a huge journaling card to go in there. And then there's still, you know, decoration behind it. And then we have this piece here, which we tore off. We added a piece of ephemera, a little bit of ephemera here. We added a pocket that sort of mirrors that. And we added another specimen card. We have a little tuck here with another little policy envelope, and we're leaving the back alone. Okay. So yesterday we started working on this. This is an 8x8 inch paint chip that I cut down. So that we could make a tag out of it. So we're going to be doing some decorating on this today. And I'm going to decide if I want to put one of these in here. And I think I'm going to put one in right here. Just, you know, and we'll put a tag in there. So let's go ahead and glue that down. Let's just get it in there, because if we don't, I'll change my mind. And this is a seed pack. Not the ones I had in my sale. This is from Daiso. It's like a seed envelope. So we're just going to put that in there. And that will now let us put in a tag. And I believe this is 3 inches. So we're going to see. It is just a hair over 3 inches. So we could do like a 2 7/8 or 3 inch tag. And then, you know, we don't want to come out too far. So we could go like 3.5. So it's going to be, you know, a short little fat tag. We might even put a journaling card in there. But for now, let's give it a placeholder, shall we? Yeah, we'll give it a placeholder. Okay. So I'm going to get this out of the way because we're almost done with it. And let's work on this tag that we have. So I want to add, I think I'm going to put this in there. So let's get this cut down. It's Saturday, so we're going to use the trimmer today because I don't need to really like zoom through, you know? So let me just get this white edge off. All right, and our tag is 3 inches. You know what? I want to use this so that we can write on the front. I love this piece of paper. It's gorgeous. All right. So I'm going to take this piece off the top. I'm going to keep that because I like it. We're going to ink this up. So let's get some ink out. Yay, Mari's back! All right, so Sandra is home. She's taking a nap because she didn't sleep because they put her in, because of the pacemaker, she always has to go in the cardiac unit. And so she was in cardiac last night, the last 2 nights, and she was in there with this little old lady that had dementia. And she kept coming up to her in the middle of the night going, "Are you okay, dear?" Which was sweet, but, you know, kind of annoying. So she didn't get much rest. So she's in her room, taking a nap. If anybody's keeping track, yes, I did eat my breakfast. All right, so we're going to add this. And then we're going to go ahead and dog ear this. And this is 3 inches. So let me see if I have. I've got all kinds of stuff jammed up in here right now. There's one. That's a 2.5. It's a 2 3/4. That's definitely not a 3. Let me see if I can find my 3. If not, we'll make a new one. That ain't it. I mean, it doesn't really matter which size I use because I'm going to have to clean that out. That's a mess. Okay. Doesn't really matter because all I really have to do is just put this on here and move it to one side. Trim it off and then flip it around and do it on the other side. So you could really just make one of these depending upon the angle that you want. I like the 60, but you know, some people don't. I use this to figure it out. So when I'm doing one of these, I'll take a piece and put it on my board. That's a 3 inch right there. And then I'll put this in the middle so that when it's on 0, it's at the middle mark. And then you can kind of move this around and it'll give you your, but you want to put your fold down. I'll just show you guys how to do this. So you put your fold down. You line up your center here, which is your 90-degree angle, on your 1.5 inch mark. And then you just pick out your degree. And let's see, that would be a 60 right there. And then come over to this side and do the same thing on this side. And then when you cut those off, you have a tag. Handy little toy. See, and you guys thought I mapped everything in my head. Nope. So, yeah, so she's home now. And she's feeling much better. Hubbard still feels like caca. All right, I'm going to round the corners on this. Because I can. Maybe. There we go. A little bit of an overhang here. Let me just get rid of that. There we go. Re-ink. Okay. I'm going to put the lid in the glue here. Mari says, hi, Hubbard.
Oh, Mari.
All right. I got a little lift. Let me get rid of this. There we go. Okay. Now we have to figure out where we're going to put this. If we're going to put it in here. Maybe right there. So let's put a thing in for it. So I'm still just working off pieces and parts that I have left over. And we still have a little bit of that paper, that sheet. See, we have that. We could use that. So let me cut that off. And let's see if we got this. Beautiful. Keeping the rest of that. That's kind of a gone. Sad. All right. Ink. There's a trick to doing that. Okay, let's get this down. I'm still holding on to that one piece that we want to use on the front cover. Okay, yeah. So the trick to that is you put your paper on here on the right side and then double your width here and here of what you want this to be, and then trace it and then cut it out, and it usually comes back to being the right dimension. That's the trick. There's no trick to it. It's just simple. All right, so we're going to put this right here. So, glue and glue. And I have to be honest, it's probably the only pocket that I've, that I've actually managed to master. To be honest. I still can't cut an envelope shape, that V thing, to save my butt. It always looks, nah. Although I have learned one trick for the flaps. If you have the kind that's, like the standard traditional envelope, and it's rounded at the edge, if you just cut your piece like that, and make it point it, you just use corner rounder. This needs a top. Ah! I have my world crashing down around me here. All right, let's put a top on this. And it's going to need a thing. And I'm going to open this the right way this time. Yay! Look at that. I figured it out. Oh, I have a new Temu die. We're going to take a look at that. I've got some new... got a new Temu die, and I have some new stamps, too. So we're going to take a look at those. All right, this needs something at the top. Let's see if there's something in the little bits box. I'm just going to drop stuff all over the desk today, so yeah. Sorry. I'm being a mess. What can I say? That'll work. See, every now and then. Every now and then, my world works. Well, you know, Mari, if there's a trick out there, I probably have a video for it. And if I don't, if you tell me, I'll make you a video. Yeah, because I'm good like that. All right. So we have that on there. It's a little short, and I want a little bit more of a detail. So I'm going to get out, not that one, I want this one. Yep, here it is. My tiny attacher, aka stapler. And I'm just going to put a couple of gold staples in here. Just for looks, you know? I don't like that one. Hold on, I'm taking that one out. Didn't go all the way through. There, that's better. That's better. It's not poking me. All right, so we have that. Let's do, where's my pin? I lost my pin. There it is. I have the magnet up here, and I'm always talking about putting it up there, and I never remember to put it up there when I'm actually, if I'm crafting by myself, I always put it up there. But for some reason, when I am crafting live, I just kind of throw it on the desk. All right. Oh, well, crap. I already got a piece on here. Let me just pull this off. And my glue. See how that worked? And then one right here. I want to leave as much room for, journaling as possible, but, I want to add a little zhuzh here and there. Okay. You know what this needs? I know exactly what it needs. Let me grab one. It needs a little something. Now that I've created that little spot up there. I think I'm going to go with this one. And then to balance, I'm going to put one in down here. Oh, well, crap. Now I want to put one over here. See, this is what happens. I get all weird, and then all of a sudden, Now I'm going to put a gold flake throughout the whole thing. Damn it. Just because I got that little brainstorm of an idea in my head. All right. So now we have this nice big tag. We can close this. This is just a flip. But you know what? I did something for this flip. Where is it? I think it might work. Yeah. So I have this that I was thinking we could put in here. Like right there. And then that would flip out. So you'd have a flip with a flip. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. So we're going to put the flip in. So let me grab some good tape. Oh, yeah, it's all good tape. You'll get it. You'll put it all together. I have great faith. Oof. you doing over there, Sicky?
I don't know. I'm going to try standing up again.
Okay.
At least I know there's plenty of PTO available for time slots available today.
Okay. All right. So now I have that, but I don't like this. So we're going to cover it. Where's that piece? Let me see. No, I don't like that at all. We're going to use some washi.
Ooh, puppy. No. You're going outside. Coming it up. No.
All right. So now, let's hope this paper clip still works. No, we'll have to put it over here. That's okay. It's just a paper clip, you know? But that holds that down. Okay. So we have that, this, and this. We still got to put some stuff in there. All right. So I would say we're done with this part for the most part. Okay. So we're going to tag in there. We've got a little flippy in there. So now we have a flippy. Honestly, the paper clip will probably still work if I put it over here. Yeah. Paper clip will still work. Okay. So with that, with this little piece here, leaving that alone. See, you don't have to decorate everything, you know? Oh, we still got to finish this. Okay, so let's do that. I kind of like that in there, to be honest, but, you know, but no. All right, you need to put something in there, and it needs to be like a tag of some kind. So let me see what we have here. Will that fit? That will fit, but it's too long, so we're going to cut some off the bottom. This is just one of the tags that I made for this. So let's see about that. I think that's good. I like that. Okay. So let's, I'm going to round corners too. When in doubt, round the corners. Okay. Poke a hole. Okay. Poke a hole. And oh, twice in a row I've opened that right. He's proud of me. Okay, put that in there. Give it to crunch. It's crunched. Now, I got to get Arlene's box. Number one tool that I can't live without. Let's see. I would probably say, you know, other than like scissors, like other than the basics, like scissors, glue, you know, I would probably say my scoring tool on my scoreboard. to be honest. Oh, we have a small piece of purple here. We'll use that. Why not, right? Okay. Like if I had to use the least amount of tools possible, my scoreboard. And I'll tell you why. Because with a scoreboard, not only can you score stuff, but you can use a ruler and you can cut stuff with it, you know, and measure stuff and all that. So it's kind of like a multi-purpose tool. Amy has one that is literally, it's a multi-purpose tool. She has a score and cut type board. So this needs something. It needs something. I think we're going to put a butterfly on that. Or some washi tape. Let's do some washi. Because I have this extra piece, you know? What the hell? We'll do it. So yeah, I mean, if I had to like what is the one tool? I would want, you know, a scoreboard. Because with a scoreboard, I can cut paper by measurement, stuff like that. And for me, but that, you know, good morning, Francis. Because I do other things, you know, because I make cards and stuff like that. I like having the ability to have a versatile tool. And for me, that versatile tool is literally that. That scoreboard. I use it for a lot of stuff. So now I'm trying to figure out what I want to put on the other side of this, because it needs something on the other side. No. No. No, 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 no. No, no. No, no, no. No, no. I'm not finding what I want. Let me see. Maybe this. Hold on. Let's see. Maybe this. Too big. Too big. Okay, we're going to try this. This is a faux cigarette card. I wouldn't be tearing up a real one.
Oh, shush.
Okay, that'll work. It's not perfect, but okay, it's not working. It needs something. Let me grab these real quick. And So yeah, I guess for me it would be like a scoreboard that I could use, you know, because I do so much different, you know, other than.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Okay, we're gonna cut this piece out. It just looks like, you know, a little torn piece, and we'll just add it in there. This is called collaging. All right, so we're gonna put that there. I found a bowl. Put this on flat surface. Makes my life a little easier. And I honestly don't care if this gets a little torn because I want that kind of look, you know. There. Now it looks like I'm stacking up, you know. So let's go ahead and put that in. Oh, fantastic. So much better. Okay. Now we feel better. Okay, hold on. All right, I see it. I'm going to get it. That's that staple that I pulled earlier. If I don't put it in the trash, I will step on it. Story of my life. All right, so I think we're pretty much done with this. Needs a little bit something here. Too big. Too big. Too big. Too big. Too big. Way too big. This might all be too big. Too big. Too big. Too big, too big, too big, too big. Too big. Okay, I think those are all too big. I have some leftover circles. Let me see. Nope.
Oh, I missed that on yesterday's huddle.
Do 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 do. We're gonna do this. Oh no, 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 no! I forgot to ink it. It's permanent adhesive, but I forgot to ink it. So I pulled it up. It takes it a minute to bond. Thank goodness. But now that I've pulled it up, I'm going to put a little glue on it because I've got my fingers all over the back of it. There we go. Okay. So now we're just looking to see if there's anything that needs, you know, a little zhuzh. Let's see. I'm going to do... a little zhuzh. And I'll tell you why, because all of this detail on here is gold colored, but didn't quite hit the gold, you know? So I just want to put a little bit, you know, here and there. Just to zhuzh it a little bit. We don't want to go overboard. This needs something. See, sometimes the details, it's in the details, you know? No. This needs a little something. And here. Yeah. That we're leaving alone. Okay. Okay. All right. So I think we're pretty much done with this. And that means we're going to start working on the cover. Okay. So, so I pre-cut strips for, you know, and I tea-dyed them. So we have one that's going to go in there and then one for each of the sides. So I'm going to go ahead and start on the side one. Okay. So let me get my big glue. Why? Why do you have to do this every time? I take all the glue off of you so you're not sticky and you still do it. Just glued my leg. Urgh. Down. All right. The ball. The ball, the ball, the ball, the ball. So I already did this as book cloth, which means I've already ironed it and I've already added the adhesive, iron-on adhesive to the back, and then added in that tissue paper.
Hey, Caleb, this is Mike with Cox Advanced Technical Support calling out a recorded line. How are you doing today, kind sir?
So now I'm just kind of pushing this in.
Internal ticket number 7927853.
So that we have what we need as far as give. All right, I'm going to do the other side.
Right. Really appreciate the patience and understanding in this matter.
We'll do the middle.
Sir, have yourself a fantastic day. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Glue. 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 Okay. I'm going to trim this off top and bottom so after I tuck it around. So this is for polymer clay, but I find that it works really good to get, you know, into the joints of these books. That's down pretty good. This needs a little bit of glue up here. Okay. All right, so that's both sides of that. And now we're going to do this. Glue. All right. Glue up there, a little bit of glue down here. How we doing over here? A little bit over here. And there. Okay. Now, before I put this away, gluey, gluey, glue. A gluey, 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 glue, glue. I'm going to wipe it off with alcohol. Hopefully that's going to keep it from being a mess. Okay. So now we have that on there. Let's give that a fold and see how that looks. Beautiful. So let me put this up there. So now I'm going to bring this down into the book. That's why I left it hanging on all the sides. All right, here we go. Ready? Where's my ball? Lost my ball again. There it is. Okay. Ball. Ball. Oh. All right. Top. Glue. Now remember, there's going to be paper over this, so I'm not real worried about what it looks like because we're going to paper it. Okay. More glue. I got to get this flat. Get out of the way. You're all in the way. Okay. Turning it around. Ah, yeah. And then I get excited because it's like I got a new toy. So after I tea dyed this after I made book cloth out of it. Because I was like, after I did it, I was like, you know, what this really needs is some tea dye. It needs some color. So I tea dyed it after I made book cloth out of it, and it rolled up. And then I had to kind of like try and press it out again. So I got some curly edges. You found the treasure chest? What did you find? Your washi bin. See, I'd be lost without my washi bin. Bins. Shut up. Nobody asked you. Sicko. I'm just going to chalk it up to your delusional that you're not making a derogatory comment about my washi.
No. Just making sure they're all included.
All right. So now we have spines on our book. Okay. Now, I need to make sure that I remember which part is the top here. Because, hello, y'all have met me, right? Top. 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 And top. All right. Oy. Okay. So I was thinking I might do a couple of videos on simple greeting cards. You know, we have all the stuff to do them as journalists, you know, journal makers. So I thought maybe I would do a series on some simple, making simple cards. You know, not like just boom, boom, fold, fold, there it is. But, you know, a couple of fun fold type cards that are simple and easy to do, that can be decorated relatively quickly, you know, and put that in the rotation just so that, you know, if you need to make a birthday card for your grandson, or you need to make a card to stick a wedding present in or something, you know, a gift card for a wedding or something, you could do it. I thought about it. I might even do it. All right. So what did we get done today? So this has to dry. So I'm going to leave it just like this to dry. And I'm going to put some rubber bands on here. Come here, rubber band. Okay. Let me grab another one. But, you know, I thought I could do a couple, you know, and then what I might do is give you guys like a PDF for it, you know, or like something on the drive that gives you the measurements and kind of does a step-by-step. So I'm just kind of spreading these out a little bit because I want this to dry and I want it to be well held. So there you go. So now I'm going to let this sit and dry. And we'll talk a little bit on what we're before I get out of here, because Hover is working. So let's talk a little bit on what I got going on, what's on my desk, what's coming up. What am I working on? I'll tell you guys, because, I trust you to keep my secrets. Okay. So, some of the things that I'm working on. We all know I'm still working on that, trying to get that ephemera thing for Francis. I just can't figure it out. I've got it in my head. I just can't figure it out on paper. I don't know why. So, but I'll get it. It's just, I have to wait for that aha moment that goes, that's what you need, stupid. And I go, oh my God, that's what I've been waiting for. Let me get this in here. You want to go, doesn't want to go in. Go in there. Okay. So, I'm still working on that. And then I'm working on this. And this is going to be like prayer pockets, like a prayer book kind of thing for Bible journaling, or for, like tracking and stuff. And I've got this really beautiful paper pack that I'm going to be using on this. I don't remember who this is from, but I will tell you when I make the project. But we're going to be doing that. This one is going to be a cinch project, or you can use, lock links if you need to. What else have I got going on? I'm working on the paper bag thing. I had these in the sale because we're going to make a paper bag journal. And if this is any indication of how many of these bags I've torn apart, trying to get this right. So we're working on a paper bag journal, and I want it to be, like a paper bag journal, but I want it to be like, see, if you just make it with the paper bags like this, which is great, you only get the handle on one side, or you end up with 2 handles on each side. So I'm trying to work around that. So I've got paper bags torn up over here. Okay, what else? On that note, I have another one that I'm working on. This is 2 bags. So, and they're this one right here, but you can do it with anyone you want, But, so I'm working on that one, trying to get it worked out. Trying to work this out, and how I would incorporate this into a journal piece. It's like a little, sometimes I just sit here and fold stuff up. And what else? This is going to be gorgeous. This is a different take on a stacked pocket. It's Fabu. Love it. Oh my God, and I'm using Timmy paper. Ugh. And then there's this. What was I doing with this? I don't know. I will tell you when I open it, though. Oh, yes. This is going to be a Happy Mail thing. So that's what's on my desk right now. Well, it's in my cart going onto my desk. But that's what I work on when I'm not live with you guys. I pull out different projects and work on them. Yes, I know those. They could. Yeah, but that's kind of what I do. That's the craziness of me. Oh no, my tiny attachment doesn't want to go back in. Okay. Yes, it could. You could do that with it too. All right, so what did I got some stuff from Temu. Let's take a look. So I got these, and these I got in case you don't want to do the prayer book, I thought we could use something like this, and I'll use a different kind of paper, but these are more like self-affirmations, and they're blank on the back, which is cool. because then you can write, cover them with paper and write if you want, or you could just cover them. You know, you could just write the way that it is. They're a little shiny, but not too much. Let me let them out. All right, so one of the other projects that I've been working on and I've been toying with doing a video on it is something called punch embroidery, where you basically have a needle and it's got embroidery thread through it and it punches into the fabric and does the design. And I have one and I bought it to try it and I kind of like it. So I thought, bless you. Bless you. So I thought I'd grab a couple of kits and put them in the shop or put them in a sale so that if somebody else wants to try it, you know, they've got the stuff that they need for it. So I got those in. Maury says, bless you.
Thank you.
And then I ordered these. Now I thought, based on the picture that they showed, that these were small. Come on. Yeah, there's a trick to it. That's the thing, Carla. There is a trick. And I think I figured it out. So I got these. And look at how stinking big these things are. I thought when they showed these, they were like, they had a picture and they were like this big on their hand. And I was like, that's cool. And then I got them and look at them. They're huge. Most of these on average are an inch wide and they're all about 3.5 inches long. Okay. So I'm not exactly sure what I would do with these. But you know, they may become Happy Mail. Because I was trying it out as a product to put in the shop, you know. Not so much. That's that. Let's see. What else? So, like I said, I got some stamps. I got a file folder here we could use. So I got this one. This one is just a lot of words, you know. The problem is I think that these are all connected. I'm not sure. I'm going to find out. Let's open this sucker up. Ah, got it. Nope, they're separate. Cool. Okay. So we got that one. It's a postal one. It also has like prescription numbers and stuff like that. So grab that one. Francis says hi.
Hi, Francis.
And then there's this one. And this one has like a lot of post stamps on it. You know? So I got that one. I don't like that one as much. And then this one. This is the one that I really, really liked. And I'm hoping that it is really good. Because, yeah, this one's going to be okay. Because it has all kinds of tickets on it and stuff. There's a bus ticket, this bus ticket. There's a railway ticket, just travel. There's concert tickets, concert tickets. There's some, you know, stamp pieces, postal pieces, railroad ticket. So I thought, you know, this would be cool for, you know, like edge stamping and stuff. So I grabbed that. It'll go with one of the other ones that I have as well. So we grabbed that. And then we got this cutting die. So let's run this through the little cutter real quick and see what we get. I know, I wish they had matching dies, but they never do. All right, so we got this. Let's get a piece of this. Oh, that'll work. Good enough. Let me cut this piece off. We don't need to, you know, we don't need the whole thing, so we'll just do part of it. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 of these. I'll give it a little quick run through here. And just like always, we're going to go all the way through and then go back. Okay. So it cuts kind of nice. Okay. The centers come out relatively easy, but the question is the hole in the center of these tabs, these reinforcers, is it the same size as the hole that we would put our eyelets through? See, that's the tricky part. So let's get an eyelet and see. It is. It is. I have a die that does this, punch that does it too, but that punch is not very accurate for all of the eyelets. Would it cut acetate? Let's find out. I know I have a piece around here because I was using it on a project. Let me see. I have some acetate right here. Let's cut a small piece of this. Doesn't need to be much. We're just doing a test. And let's see if this puppy will cut the acetate. Yeah, to get it set in there right, you know. All right, so it's all the way through and back. That's going to be a negative. It might do it on the bigger one if it's shimmed. Let's see if we can get it to cut with a shim. All right. So if we put a piece of paper under it, we put the acetate on there, and then we put the dye on it. I got to shift this thing over. Okay. And we put the dye. It's not perfectly lined up, obviously. But let's see if we can do that if we put a shim under it, if it will cut. Because sometimes it just needs to, you know, have that extra piece. No. It will not cut the acetate. But it did cut these underneath the acetate. Isn't that weird? So yeah, I mean, it cuts pretty decent as far as like cutting paper. And this is file folder, so you know it's about 85 pound paper, and it cut it pretty decent. I do like the little stitch detail that's on there. It has like a little stitching detail. There you go. I have glue all over my fingers. I apologize. Yeah. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. I don't know what to do with these, so I'm going to put them in here. There, now I'll know which direction's the top on that. So we're going to get those put away. I think that's it. So tomorrow we're going to be playing That's What She Said. Regular time. And then the video on the 12th, please just ignore it. Okay? Just ignore it. It's crap. I did it as a request. And it's not my best. I don't like it. But it was the best I could come up with. Well, it's not even what I could come up with. It was me actually giving the directions to something that was one of those playing music, just watching the hands moving videos. And then we're going to do some lace and burlap tags. They're really cute. And then I don't know what that is. But there's a video on Thursday. All right. Yes, you could. You could add the tiny dots to shaker tags. They're just the right size. And you could cut them out of anything. You could cut them out of glitter paper or whatever. I bet you would cut glitter paper, no problem. All right. So that's all I got today. I got to let Hubbard work. Not that he's all enthused about it, let me tell you. But, so yeah, that was what I got there. So I am thinking about doing the videos for cards. Just a couple of quick folds. I might even do some slim lines, you know, some skinny ones. But mostly just regular size cards, you know. But just quick, easy ones that you can put together relatively quickly with using paper pads and stuff, or a digital, if that's the way you do your accent papers, you know. And then giving you guys like a PDF with a step-by-step. So that's it. That's all I have. If you're new here, hit the button. Just poke it. Just do your best, George Jetson. Poke the button. Poke the button. Do not get the boo-boo ticket. Just poke the button. One time. That's all I need. Poke it one time. Make a fat lady happy. Let's see. What else? What else? What else? What else? Check out the community tab. That tells you everything that I've got going on. If there's free classes, if I'm going to be doing lives, other than my normal times, if there's going to be a special live or something like that, if I'm traveling, where I'm traveling to, when I'm going, where I'm going to be, so that if you want to get together and do some scaventuring, we can do that and save those poor craft supplies from the dump. Or, we could hit a creative reuse. That's always fun too. And what else? What else? What else? What else? Check out the Facebook group. There's a link in the description box below. We are working on our Project of 24 challenge, which is to do 52 cards in 52 weeks. These are 52 ATCs. You can use a deck of cards. You can use cut cards, whatever you want to do. We do have a list. There is a link in the description for that as well. And there's a link over on the Facebook group in the featured listings that will tell you what we're doing each week. Now, if you want to, jump off schedule, go ahead. Just make sure that you write in there what you are doing so that we know what we're supposed to be looking at, because an ATC sometimes can be a little confusing. What else? Is there anything else? Oh, get your name on my happy list. I will send you some happy mail. I send out 4 or 5, maybe 6 happy mails a month. So if you'd like to get on my happy mail and get a happy mail, just let me know. Send me an instant message. Send me an email. All of that information is in the description box. And it will, make sure you send me your address, because I can't send you a happy mail if you don't send me the address. There is a limitation on that. It has to be in the continental United States. Okay? That's it. So until I see you again, stay hydrated, stay cool, stay indoors if you can. But above all else, stay well, my friends. I love you guys. Bye.